Hey guys, we're on 5-Star Guns and Gear, and today's going to be a pretty cool video. Going to show you some stuff I got in, and the stuff I got in is to enhance my fximpact M3 30 cal that I recently got. So just to show you some pretty cool stuff that our friends over at humaair sent. They sent me some products to evaluate that we're going to actually install on this gun, and this is going to be a multi-part series. Today we're going to show you part one, which is going to be, well, I'll show you in a second what we're actually going to attach to this, but let me just show you what they sent. And humaair makes some awesome products. They're really known for their airgun regulators, and they sent me one to put on this Aquila a while back, and I installed it on this Aquila. Super cool. I got an installation video, go check it out. I'll leave some links to that. Really helped the shot consistency and everything on this gun. Being a non-regulated gun and going from non-regulated to regulated, and it's actually got a plenum and everything in it now. Super sweet gun. Just with the addition of that Huma regulator made a world of difference. So as you know, the fximpact M3 is one of the best air rifles that you can buy, and they come set up really good, but they do have some shortcomings with the regulators. They're pretty decent, but they could be improved upon. So they did send me a first stage regulator, which I have here, and we're not going to install that today, but that is something that we will be doing a video on. They also sent me a second stage regulator, so we will be changing the regulators out, the first and the second stage reg in this gun here, and that should tremendously help this gun out, even though it is a really good gun as it's set up. Every little tweak and improvement is just going to help us just that much more. But that's not all they sent me. They actually sent me something really cool to evaluate, and I'm super stoked about it. And it has to do with this little gadget right here. So of course, on this one I have the factory moderator on it. Of course, y'all know that I tried a different brand. Moderator has some issues with some pellet clipping, and the guys at Huma, they actually sent me this moderator to attach to this, and certainly should help quieten down this air gun, because it is a 30 cal, and it could use every bit of help that we can give it. But not only that, they sent something really cool with this moderator that I really haven't seen anybody else do, and I'll show you that real quick. And this is what we're going to be installing today, not just the moderator. We're going to be installing their QDMS, that's their quick detach moderator system, and it's a two-piece moderator system. One piece will actually attach to the barrel of your gun, and we'll install that today, and the other part will attach to your moderator. And you can actually, instead of sitting there and unscrewing this off, quick detach is what it means. About a little over a quarter, about a third turn is all it takes to get it off and put it on. And that comes in handy. Let's say you want to hot swap this between different air guns. This is a perfect solution for that. It makes it quick, it makes it easy, and we're going to go over that today. So this is the moderator they sent me, and this is a Mod 40 4-aught and Avalanche. Super cool. It has 4 chambers, and in each of these chambers they have a baffle system in it that is really cool. And this is extremely well built. Cool thing about this moderator is you could change the baffles, where you could add and decrease the amount of baffles if you needed to. So super cool system. Looks really good. Of course, this is for airgun use only. This is not for firearms. It's not designed for firearms, cannot handle firearms, and it does not go on firearms. This is for airgun use only. So just know that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to install this today, and we're going to use our quick detach system. Super cool. I'm going to get the camera spun around, do a little overhead shot. It's really simple to install this. It doesn't take very long, and this is going to come in super handy. And if I want to swap this between the fximpact and any of my other air rifles, all I need to do is have a barrel attachment with the right proper thread for that particular barrel, and I'll be able to hot swap between the guns. Another good thing is, a lot of you guys know, if you want to keep your gun in the case, in the original fximpact case, when you have a 700 millimeter barrel on it, you cannot leave the moderator on anyway. So you're constantly unscrewing that moderator and putting it somewhere else in that case where you can fit that gun in there. So with this quick detach system, it's an added benefit. You can use a quick detach system to really get that off really fast, and go ahead and place your fximpact back in the storage case, and everything will fit nice and tidy in there. And I'll show you that as well. You're only going to need a minimal amount of tools, just one tool to actually install this, and you're going to need some thread lock, and that's all you're going to need for this project. Super simple. Again, if you didn't want to use a quick detach system, you could thread this in. This is I believe a 1/2 by 20 right here, so you direct thread this on to your air gun, and it'll go right on. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the camera turned around, and we're going to get a wrench out and some thread lock. That is all we're going to need for this installation project. It's going to go really fast today. We're going to make this video pretty short and sweet, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to take this moderator on and off with that quick detach system. Of course, if you just wanted to buy the moderator, just make sure you get the correct thread for your gun. You can screw it right on. You do not have to use a quick detach system, but it is a spectacular system to use, especially if you're taking your moderator on and off. I know some of you guys buy a moderator and it never comes off your gun after you put it on there, and it pretty much stays on there as a permanent fixture. But those of us that need to remove it or have to remove it for storage purposes like I do, this is an extremely handy system. Plus, it gives me opportunity to quick hot swap between different guns. That's something else to keep in mind. A lot of us don't have the money to buy several different moderators for each gun, and this gives you opportunity to move one moderator between gun to gun to gun. So easy swapping between your air rifles. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, here we've got it. We've got our fximpact right here. We have our 1481-A moderator, and again, this is the mod 44 model for 30 cal. That's a closer look at it there. Very nice moderator. Also, we got the 2182, and it is the quick detach moderator system part. This is the half UNF portion that actually is going to screw into your moderator right here. I'll show you all that in just a moment. And then this portion right here, and let me give you a close-up of it. It has a O-ring in this, and it does come with a spare O-ring, and this will be directly screwed onto your barrel. Now, the only thing extra that you need is a spanner wrench or something like this right here will be fine. Just don't over torque and do any damage to your barrel. So just be careful if you're going to use something like a ratchet. So let's go ahead, let me move the moderator box out of the way. And we'll go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is detach our factory moderator. And I'll show you a little size comparison. And we are also going to do some decibel testing. We'll get our old decibel meter out at a later date, and I'll show y'all how much difference this is going to make over the factory FX moderator. So this is the size difference you're looking at here. It is bigger in diameter as well. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that very much. Let's see. Let's spin it this way. That's a little bit better. Now you can see the size difference there. Now, of course, this is for 30 cal. You can get it for 22 and 25 as well. And I'm not sure they may have it for 35 cal as well. I'll definitely leave some links to the website. That way you can check it out for sure. All right. So you could just simply install this by screwing it on, of course. But as you can see, if you're taking it on and off multiple times, you know, it's just one added step that you have to do, and it's a little tedious. You know, it's not a huge deal, but if you're swapping these between air rifles, or if you're taking it off like I do to actually store in the factory case, I have to because it's a 700 millimeter barrel on here. That's where this device is going to be a welcome addition. So what we're going to do, we're going to simply install this here. And if you just decide to screw this on and you attach this on to the moderator, the problem you're going to have is this is going to wind up, this end or this end will wind up backing out when you're unscrewing it. So you do need to use thread lock, not on this. Do not use it on your quick detach threads. You're going to want to use it right here, and you want to use it right here. Now they recommend using a red Loctite that is a medium strength. I do have a medium strength in blue, so that's what we're going to go with. Just do not use the heavy strength or what I call the permanent Loctite. Just make sure that you do get a medium strength. That way if you do need to break this loose, you can break it loose. Now the way this works, I'm going to show you all the system, this quick detach system. It has 3 threaded portions, and between those it's smooth. See if we can get a close-up of this. So it cams into position, and the same with this interior. It is designed the same way. So once it's in there, you just twist lock it in place, and there you are. Really simple. Just about a third turn and you take it right off. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Like I said, this is going to be really fast, really super simple to install today. And then in a later video, we are going to install this stage 1 regulator. Can't wait to get it installed, and this stage 2 regulator. And then we're going to do some full testing on those as well. So I'm just going to use a little dab of blue Loctite on this. That's all we need. That's probably more than enough. I will add just a little bit to these threads here. Not a lot, but just enough to hold that in place. That way when you're twisting that on and off, it will stay in place and not back out of your moderator nor off your barrel where you don't want it to actually be removed from. So if you have any excess on your threads, if you think you ever get too much, just dab just a little bit off, and that way if you get way too much on it, just take a little bit of it off. But that's about right. This is about where we want it right here. Let's go ahead and screw this on the moderator, and I will take this and tighten it down. That's all you need to do right there. I'm not trying to break it or anything. We don't need to put it in a vise or anything. That's all we need to do. Same thing with this right here. Let me get some of this thread lock to kind of flow around here. I didn't put any extra on. I just used that tip to actually spread that around. I will take a little bit of this excess off of here. And that's all we're going to do with that. Then we'll take this. It needs to go this direction. Don't do it the other direction because you're not going to be able to get your moderator on. And you're simply going to thread this on. Super simple. Once it's in place, we'll just give it a little snug, and that's all there is to it. Now we're set to go ahead and add our moderator. Put it on right there, line it up, and that's all you do. Look at that. We went from turning several turns to actually just having a third of a turn. Comes right off. Simple as that. It's a solid mount once it's in place. No play in it. Absolutely a great addition to any air rifle. So if you're thinking about using a moderator where you're going to have to take it off a lot like I do in this situation, or you're going to be swapping from gun to gun, consider getting one of these setups. Once you have this set up, the only thing you're going to need to buy extra for your other guns is buy more of these adapters for your gun. So just make sure you get the right threaded adapter for your barrel, order it in, put it on there, and you can hot swap this between gun to gun. Just keep in mind, make sure that your moderator is at least capable of using it on the other air rifle. So you would not want to put a 22 or 25 on the 30 cal, but this 30 cal you can put on here, and I'm sure you probably could go ahead and put it on a 25 and a 22 as well and be okay. You just do not want to go the opposite way when you do that. So like I say, really simple, really fast process. You see how easy that was. This is going to make it so much more convenient, and we're going to test it out right now. It should still go right in the factory case. So let me go ahead and take this off real quick. Let me move this packaging out of the way. I'll make sure I don't lose that packaging. That way I have that spare O-ring. And stay tuned also, because we are also going to show y'all the decibel difference between the factory FX that has absolutely no baffles and the Huma Mod 40 Avalanche for the 30 cal. We're going to let you know how much quieter this is going to be. Can't wait to do that testing on that. So that will be a different video. This is more of an installation video, and y'all stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get our case over here, and let's get this in here. That way I can show you. Okay, and then we'll take our moderator and we will just set it over here. Everything fits nice and tidy in our case. And anytime you have a fximpact with a 700mm barrel, just know that you cannot even leave it in the case with the factory moderator. You've got to take that off. So this being a quick detach system, super easy. I get ready to go ahead and take this out. It's simple as popping it out of the case, taking the moderator, 1/3 turn, and it's ready to go. Super simple, super easy. Really gonna like this setup. Let me get this out of the way and I'll show you how everything looks. Okay, here we go. And this is how she looks after it's done. Looks amazing. I love it. Like I say, this is gonna be so awesome to be able to take this moderator off and hot swap it between my other air rifles. And it's going to be so much easier when I get ready to pack up, put this thing in its case, to be able to take this off. That way this gun still fits in the case. I want to thank the guys over at humaair for sending this over for evaluation and everything. Like I say, this is not the only video. We still got a video coming out. We're going to show you about how well this moderator works. Really looking forward to that. Super cool. Looking forward to showing you guys that. Also, we're going to have the installation video on the first stage regulator for this. Super excited about that. And was not aware they sent me a second stage regulator. They did send me a second stage regulator as well. So we're going to install both of those. And that's amazing because we're going to have Huma regulators in this. It's just going to be a benefit for this gun. We're going to be easier to tune this gun. I cannot wait to get this installed. This air rifle is already awesome, and with the Huma regulators, it's going to be that much better. Can't wait to show y'all the installation videos on that as well, so y'all stay tuned for that. That is coming, guys. Y'all look out for it. Guys, if you're subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Now, if you decide to hit that thumbs down, please hit it twice for me. I certainly appreciate that. And as always, God bless, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.